Hey guys, hope you're having a good time on your snow break. So what we're going to do is we're going to review some problems that we started yesterday in class. We're going to just work through them a little bit more just to give you a little extra practice. Let's get started. So this is page 604 in our textbook. Um, this is the question that I mentioned in class yesterday, 33. I actually even gave you the answers. So x minus 2y plus z equals 8. 2x plus y minus 3z equals negative 9, and negative 3x plus y plus 3z equals 5. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up this. This is called the system of equations. All right? So this is called the system. So I'm actually going to give you a little bit of notes. So this is system of equations. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in matrix form. All right. So this is going to be just the coefficients. So it's going to be 1, negative 2, 1. So it's a little bit different than what I showed you yesterday. 2, 1, negative 3, negative 3, 1, 3. And then if I put the variables, so this is how it really looks when you set it up. First time you set it up. And then you put the answers over this, like this. 8, negative 9, 5. So this is our system set up as a matrix. Now, what we want to do is we're going to change this, and it's going to be something called an augmented matrix, and that's what I showed you yesterday. So I don't work with it like that, so I'm going to fix it. So it's augmented matrix. This is where we put the answers, the solution, right in the matrix. So it'll be 1, 2, negative 3, negative 2, 1, 1, 1, negative 3, 3. And I draw a line. You don't have to draw the line. I like to put the line there. 8, negative 9, and 5. And we're going to do row operations. And remember, we're allowed to switch rows. We can multiply rows. We can add rows together. I just can't subtract off numbers in the same row. I just can't do that. So we're going to modify this. Now remember, our goal, the goal we have, our goal is to get ones on the diagonal going down and zeros all the other spots. And these are going to be our answers, our solution to the system. That's our goal. These will be the solutions. Now remember, for our problem, the solution I told you yesterday was 2, negative 1, and 4. So let's see how we can get that. I'm just going to fix this up a little bit. So let me fix it up. All right, so I just rewrote it, put it over here in the corner here. So let's get started. Now, first off, you want to find if you have anything that's good. Now, if we look in this first position, this 1 is good. I like the 1 there. So I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to keep row 1. So I'm going to keep row 1 right where it is. So I'm just going to rewrite it. So it's going to be 1, negative 2, 1, 8. So I didn't change that row. Now look, I want to make the 1 cancel out the 2. I want to cancel out this 2. So what I got to do is I'm going to do negative 2 times row 1 plus the second row, row 2. All right, nice and easy, nice and easy. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. So negative 2 and 2 make 0. 4 and 1 make 5. Negative 2, negative 3 is negative 5. Negative 16, negative 9 is negative 25. Now I want to get rid of a negative 3, so I need a positive 3. So 3 times row 1 plus row 3, just like we did in class. So here we go. 3 times 1 is 3. Add it. I get 0. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And 1 makes negative 5. 6 and 29. And if at any point you're lost, you could just back up, take a look at what we're doing, and then see if you can get the right numbers. Now remember, our goal was 2, negative 1, and 4. That's our solution. All right, now we take a look here. Is there anything good? And the answer is no. So, but take a look. See how these all have 5s here? That's a 5, 5, and a 25. I can get out of 5. So what I can do is I can take row 2 and just divide it by 5. And let's see what that does to my matrix. So 0 divided by 5 is 0. 1, negative 1. And that gives me negative 25 divided by 5 is negative 5. This is good. I want the 1 there. And I'm just going to rewrite the others. So 1, negative 2, 1, 8. 0, negative 5, 6, and 29. So I'm going to keep row 2. I'll use a different color. That's how you know it's important. Change color. Row 2. Here we go. I'm going to keep row 2. 0, 1, negative 1, negative 5. Okay. So let's get rid of a negative 2. So I would do 2 times row 2 plus row 1 will make the negative 2 go away. 2 times 0 is 0, and 1 is 1. 2 and negative 2 is 0. Negative 2 and 1. Negative 2 and 1 is negative 1. Negative 10 and 8 is negative 2. To get rid of a negative 5, I need positive 5. So it'd be 5 row 2 plus row 3. 5 and 0. 5 times 0 is 0, 0. 5 negative 5, 0. Negative 5 and 6 is 1. Negative 25 and 29 is 4. That's what this equation at the bottom here, this would be x's, y's, z. So this says to me z equals 4, which is what it's supposed to. All right, we're almost done. I'm just going to rewrite this matrix. You really don't have to, but I just find it kind of easier if we just rewrite it just to get it in the same line. So once again, I'm going to find the bottom one is a good one now. I want that 1 in that spot. So I'm just going to keep row 3. So 0, 0, 1, 4. 1 to make that go away, just add the 2 rows together. So row 3 plus row 2. 0, 1, 0, negative 1. And to make the top row disappear, row 3 plus row 1. 1, 0, 0, 4, take away 2 is positive 2. These are the solutions. Exactly what we said they were going to be. 2, negative 1, and 4. Let's try it again. So here's question 34 from our text. 3x plus 7y minus 11z equals 44. X plus 2y minus 3z equals 12. 4x plus 9y minus 13z equals 53. So what I need you to do is set up the augmented matrix. So here's my augmented matrix. Now, I want a 1 up in the top corner. This does not have a 1 in the top corner. But what I'm allowed to do is I can switch rows. And that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to switch these 2 rows. So 1, 2, negative 3, 12. And we showed in class, it would just be the same thing as if I just switched these 2 equations. It doesn't change the answer in any way. It's just the way I wrote down the equations to start with. So 3, 7, negative 11, 44, 4, 9, negative 13, 53. All right, so first off, I need to see if we have anything good. I want a 1 up here. Now we have a 1. So I'm going to keep the first row. I'm going to keep row 1. 1, 2, negative 3, 12. All right, so let's go through and talk about how we're going to get rid of this. So I want to cancel out a positive 3, so I need negative 3 times row 1 added to row 2. To get rid of a positive 4, I need negative 4 R1 plus R3. Why don't you try it out and see what you get? By the way, the answer to this problem is going to be negative 1, 2, and negative 3. Feel free to work ahead. If you crunch it out and you get the right answer, you're good. If you need help, watch the video. All right, so let's go. Negative 3 times 1, negative 3, 0. Negative 6, 7 is 1. Positive 9, negative 11, negative 2. Negative 36 and 44, 8. Negative 4 and 4, 0. Negative 8 and 9, 1. Positive 9, negative 13. Oh, sorry, I'm doing 4. Negative 3 times negative 4 is positive 12. Minus 13 is negative 1. And what's that? Negative 48 and 53 gives me a 5. So I'm going to rewrite this down here. Once again, you don't have to, but I just find it easier if I have it all in the same line. And, you know, some of you are going to say this takes up a lot of room, and the answer is yes. So actually, this row 2 is good. So I'm just going to keep row 2 right where it is. So I'm going to keep row 2. And you got to think about it now. Look, I want to get rid of a positive 2. So I need negative 2 row 2 plus row 1. And to get rid of a positive 1, I would just do negative row 2 plus row 3. Try that. And this is what I got. Now from here, I can already see, when I read this, to me, this means z is negative 3. This means y minus 2z equals 8. X plus z equals negative 4. So now, actually, we're almost done. So I just got to get rid of these two 1s over here. So this time, I'm going to keep row 3. And let's think about this. To get rid of a negative 2, I need positive 2. So 2 times row 3 plus row 2. To get rid of a 1, I'm just going to do negative row 3 plus row 1. Try it out. These are my solutions. Negative 1, 2, negative 3. Hopefully that helps. If I were you, I'd just crack open your book and try like number 35. Or try a problem that we've done in the past with a 3 by 3. You know the answers. Just that's what I would do. Do an old question. Try it again. Try the last one again. Doesn't matter. You didn't memorize the steps. You just got to know the procedure, how to do it. You're not memorizing answers. Just you got to know the procedure. So I'll see you tomorrow, and then we'll do some more of this. Plus, we're going to do determinants. Have a nice night.